From the previous video, we saw what a moment of a force is. We explained it using a long spanner scenario and the door scenario. We said that the moment of a force is the product of force and the perpendicular distance from the turning point. And we said that the SI unit of moment of a force is Newton meter. How do you get Newton meter? That is Newton, the force times the perpendicular distance. And the force is Newtons times the distance in meters. You get Newton meters. Now, today we are going to look at some examples concerning moment of a force. We said that it depends on two factors, that is the force and the perpendicular distance from the turning point. Distance from the turning point. So today we are going to look at some examples and look at that question there. They are asking you to calculate the moment of a force in those diagrams given to you. The first one is this. Now, the other thing I want you to know is moment of a force is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. Being a vector quantity, it means it has direction. The direction, unlike a force which can be north, south, east, west, upwards, downwards, 60 degrees on a bearing, all those can be directions of a force, velocity, displacement. But for moment of a force, the direction can either be clockwise or anti-clockwise. So the fact that it is a vector quantity, whenever you calculate a moment of a force in the equation, please endeavor to attach the direction. And if it is clockwise, that is the direction of the clock. So when we look at our question 1, this is what we are having. And we are having this distance given to us as 9 meters. They want us to calculate the moment of a force. Now, what we always do is we come and we draw a clock on our turning point. Step 1, draw a clock on the turning point. We're going to put a clock on the turning point, and we put there the arrows of the clockwise direction, and put arrows, and we put clockwise arrows. So we are going to put 4 clockwise arrows. This, and this. Then the next step is to bend the force towards the turning point. So I'm going to bend this force towards my turning point. And then I'm going to put an arrow similar to the arrow on the force. That is step 2. Put an arrow, bend your force, put an arrow similar to the force. And now compare. Are they in the same direction? No. If they are not in the same direction, then this one becomes a clockwise force. Label it as C. Label it as C. So when you observe clearly, this is our force, 3 newtons. And from the turning point, this is our turning point. This distance here is perpendicular. It is meeting the line of action of the force at 90 degrees. So this is the perpendicular distance from the turning point, meeting at 90 degrees. So when we are calculating the moment of a force here, we are going to say moment of a force is equal to the force times the perpendicular distance. Distance from the turning point. from the turning point. So the force is a weight, it is acting downwards. The distance we are having, which is perpendicular, which is meeting it at 90 degrees, is this distance here, which is given as 9. This gives us 27. The SI unit, we said it is a Newton meter. I put Newton, capital M, small m. And there you go. The direction, because moment of a force is a vector quantity. Some of you forget the direction. This is a clockwise. This is a clockwise. Good. There you go. Let's look at example 2. We can go ahead and look at example 2. So example 2, also they want you to calculate the moment of a force in this case. So similarly, we said that when we are getting the moment of a force, we come and we draw a clock on our turning point. And we put 4 arrows in the direction of the clock. If you have a watch on your hand, you can check out the direction that clock is moving. So we bend this, this was anti-clockwise. Example 1, this was anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Please adjust that accordingly. So we said we get this force and we bend it towards the clock, towards the turning point. Just a slight bend. Look at this arrow here. You also put it here. Same direction. Compare. The arrows are in the same direction. So this is going to be a clockwise. It's going to be a clockwise force. Now from there, if you notice clearly, this is our turning point here, the pivot. The distance, this is our force. This is its line of action. So if you notice here, the distance from here to here is meeting our force or line of action of the force at 90 degrees. So it implies that this is the perpendicular distance from the line of action of this force. So the moment of a force will be the force times the perpendicular distance from the turning point. And this gives us 25 newtons meters. Direction, don't forget the direction and the units. Clockwise. Now they can ask you a question as we are going to see, but for now you just have to first know how to get these moments. Thank you very much for watching.